battled really well, and you could tell it was different for us. It was different from the beginning of the game, really all the way till we took the lead. I don't think we gave it up once we got into the second half and took the lead. But it was an appropriate and necessary kind of just situation to learn from, and we put ourselves in it, and so it just shows there's still more work to do.
The first half, it seemed like you had trouble tackling. What do you attribute that to?
Yeah, I think not only the first half, but I think there was some missed all the way through the fourth quarter, and so a little bit different skill set by athletes that we were facing today. I noticed that was size up front and just some of the skill players. And then, who knows, maybe it's just as we've been pushing them hard through 3 weeks, maybe there's just a little bit of edge that came off through wear and tear. Hard to know for sure.
You got a couple of, you mentioned the +2 in turnovers, plus you got the turnover on downs, but you were only able to turn that into 3 points, if I understand. Disappointed that you weren't able to kind of put the hammer down there?
Yeah, there's, would have liked to, and we had a number of opportunities just pull away, and we aren't capable yet of being able to do that, but we are capable of winning games, and so I'll smile while we work on it, at least for now, but there's some urgency to make sure that we can pull away when we have a chance.
Seemed to be a focus of trying to be aggressive going long, and it seemed like that kind of came out today. Are you pleased with the progression? Was there anything new, or was that just finally the offense kind of clicked in that way?
Well, I think it was just emphasis, and again, we knew that they would be a difficult team to run against, but with their emphasis there, we thought there could be openings outside, not only short and outside, but deep and outside. So we targeted that at a higher level, and I think for a lot of the game, that actually is what helped us move the ball. Again, when you're talking 60 plays and scoring over 40 points, it's a pretty good day offensively.
When did you know Bronson Kafusi wouldn't play, and how did you feel?
You know, I really I watched him in warm-ups, and so I saw him take one drop in warm-ups, and I knew right then that he wasn't ready to play. And he wants to play, but he's not ready. Algie Brown is not ready to play either. We got Marcus Johnson back today. He's, I don't know what percentage, but he's not all the way back. So my hope is that all those players will be back, plus Nick Kurtz, another receiver by Utah State, which would be really good. Because I don't think we lost anybody today.
Jordan Leslie?
Went out, and I wish I could report more on that. I know they told me, I think, middle of the third that he wasn't going to return. I don't really know any more specifics on that. So, but again, with the bye coming, hopefully that'll be good timing for us.
Do you like the timing of the bye week? On one hand, you got a chance to get guys healthy, but you guys have a lot of momentum on your side right now.
Yeah, you just have to make it positive no matter what. And I think with the current state of our team, we can make it a positive thing.
How do you feel like the pass rush performed in general?
Not very good. I think that we're not hitting the quarterback frequently enough, nor are we making plays on the ball downfield in critical moments. So the combination of those two things allowed Virginia to keep the ball or stay in the game. Better play in obvious passing situations when they're behind 15 points. That's really, we had so many chances just to either hit the quarterback or knock down a pass. So we have some work to do there, and which is the last 2 weeks it's been great because that's kind of an area now that there's been some light shown on it. So now we can work on it even harder.
You've made it this far into the press conference without really being asked about Taysom Hill's performance, but it didn't, I mean, he had some gutsy plays, but he didn't seem to be as explosive as we've seen him be in the past. Was that just the amount of plays you were running? Or,
yeah, I think when you're about at 30 less plays, the chances for him to kind of take over the game becomes different. But then when you think about the quarterback scramble, throwing to Mitch Juergens, when you start thinking about a few critical runs and scores, and I'm not sure in the number of plays against the type of defense being played against him, and again, still having over 40 points in 60 plays, I think a lot of that is attributed to if you choose to take or focus hard there will be a cost. And so I think that's a positive thing for us. Extra defenders on Taysom maybe now start to be more points on the board than what was happening before a year ago.